Cassava anyways, this is OVR, Organic Vegetarian Vegan Recipe. So this is a bit of a bad news. I'm pretty upset by this. So you can see, it's really hard to see, but you see this box is like yellow and this is sort of like a little bit of a different shade of yellow kinda. So it took me a while, but basically they changed the formula of this organic protein bar, and this was like the best parts. And first we'll go with the nutrition. I mean, the biggest change in the nutrition is basically they're going from 19 grams of dietary fiber to 5 grams of dietary fiber. So that's like the biggest change. Everything else is pretty much the same. The only good thing is now they label the potassium. It's got 241 milligrams. But this is where it starts getting a little interesting. So let's look at the ingredients. So organic brown rice protein, organic prebiotic soluble dietary fiber, organic dates, organic almond butter, organic raisins, organic biosprouts, flax, organic sesame seeds, and lots of love. Which to me it's like lots of love. Look, don't give me that. Look, there's a warning too. Consuming this product can expose you to chemicals including lead, cadmium, which is known to the state of California to cause birth defects or other reproduction harm. Blah blah blah. So it's like, this is really putting me a lot of, puts my mind at ease for the organic bar. But look, now they have different, this is the new ingredients now. This is what's troubling. Organic rice protein. So it's not even brown rice protein, it's just organic rice protein. Then it's organic date. So the organic date, that it's second, that means that's one of the biggest ingredients. And you can see on that the organic dates are pretty far. So I guess there's one big date. This is where it starts getting a red flag. Organic tapioca syrup. So a lot of people believe the tapioca syrup can have arsenic in it, things like that. So you might want to avoid that. It can screw with your thyroid, all sorts of things. I would look into it on your own. I no longer advise using these bars. I mean, I'm still probably going to use them, but I would not advise. I do not advise using these bars, just in case. Organic almond butter, that's fine. Organic prebiotic soluble, non-digestible. Carbohydrate from the cassava root. Now the cassava root is basically, that's basically the plant that they cultivate for tapioca, and it was known because in Venezuela people were eating it, they weren't cultivating it right, and they would die of arsenic. So that's, but that could have some potential arsenic that could kill you if it's not cultivated right. Organic raisins, organic flax. Now it's just organic flax, not organic flax sprouts anymore, which they have the trademark on. And then organic sesame seeds and lots of love. So yeah, I mean everything else in the ingredients, the nutrition is pretty much the same. You have total fat 7 grams. Saturated fat 0.5. No cholesterol, no trans fat. This is the interesting. 5 sodium, and now there's no sodium anymore. And I would say these bars, how they are, they taste kind of bad. You want to put them in the fridge before you eat them. The carbohydrates are slightly different. You went from 36 grams, now it's 35 grams. The dietary fiber, like I said, you're going from 19 to 14. 19 to 5. So the sugars are 14. That's what I messed up on. And it says includes 7 grams of added sugar. It doesn't say anything on this one. So now they're probably supplementing the sugar. 22 protein. Vitamin A. They don't even list vitamin A anymore, but it's 0%. It's weird. Maybe it's a misprint, but they list vitamin D at 0%. It makes no sense. Vitamin C. They don't list vitamin C anymore. But it used to have 2% of vitamin C, so that's really weird. Still has 4% of calcium, and the iron they don't list anymore. So it's like, oh no, they do. It's 20% iron. So the thing that they added is they list the potassium now. So basically, the good news is you could probably have 3 of these bars a day, because you could have 22 grams of protein and you would only have 15 grams of fiber. When in the old ways, if you ate 3 of these bars, you'd have like 19 times 3, so that's like what, like 47 grams of fiber. You're gonna be shitting. And then so a lot of these health bars, it's like if you don't have diabetes already, you're gonna have diabetes when you're done with them, because it's like that's what they do to you. They make it where it's like it's got so much sugar. This one's not that bad because you have 14 grams of sugar right now to 22 grams of protein. Out of all the organic bars, it's got the most protein. But like I said, be careful. They added the cassava root shit. They added it's tapioca syrup. It never had that before. Maybe the bar will taste better, but like I said, it could have arsenic in it. It could cause you health problems. And if it's not the cassava, thing's not cultivated right, depending on the type, you know, it could kill you. So you might want to think twice about this. It claims these are made in the USA, but I think they outsource the ingredients, and I think the company might be from Germany. So this is Organic Food Bar Incorporated Protein. And I have another flavor that I use of this. Maybe I'll do a video of this. But as you can see, now they have the different box and they have the different formula. So I have about 5 boxes before I get to it, but I'm pretty upset because this is one of my main bars that I ate. But there's no other bar that I can get that's organic, vegetarian, organic, vegan, whatever. And it's, you know, this is organic vegan. If you're wondering, you don't already know. It's solar powered, USDA organic, natural food certification, and it's gluten-free. So if you have celiac disease, these are supposed to be good for you. I mean, that's if the tapioca and the cassava stuff with arsenic doesn't kill you or cause you some thyroid issues. But yeah, anyway, so I just wanted to give a quick video on this. I only have one of these bars at most today, but I'm pretty upset. So I was trying to like cut down on my tapioca syrup, and I don't want to have anything with cassava root in it. And now they're friggin' changing everything. So I mean, the fiber I can make up. I mean, I'm losing 14 grams of fiber, but I eat those Aloha bars, and there's a lot more fiber in them. I can always compensate with that. But yeah, like I said, they changed pretty much one of my favorite bars, and you know, I'm not too happy about it, but that's how life is. And I'll know in a couple, I'll probably know, you know, in about 5 boxes, about 60 bars, I'll know how the new ones are. I mean, I put them in the fridge before I eat them. I always have like 2 boxes in the fridge at any time, so that they're always queued up and ready. And yeah, you know, if you're organic, vegan, or vegetarian, this is probably the bar that has the most protein. I remember when it was like 24, 25 grams of protein, and it was like 20-something grams of sugar. So these bars have changed a lot. But this is, you know, this is pretty upsetting, you know what I mean? When you're going from friggin', you know, a pretty solid 19 grams of fiber to 5 grams of fiber, that's a big difference. But if you're weightlifting, you're lifting weights, and you have to try to get enough protein, now you could have 2-3 bars of these a day, and it's not going to make a big difference, because, you know, that's 44, 60 protein. It depends how you lift. Like when I used to lift weights, I think it was like you either went equal to your protein to your body thing, or you went like 1.5 to 2. So if you were 150, you might have as much as 150 grams of protein and 200 grams of protein. And then to maintain it, I think you need about half your thing. So if you're about 150, 165 pounds, you're still going to have to consume about 76 grams of protein in a day. A lot of times they claim vegans and vegetarians have trouble getting enough protein, which I don't think is true. Because I think you can get that using organic hemp products. But you know, so these bars are still good for the protein, but like I said, I don't advise them, I don't recommend them anymore, because I don't know if you know, plus I mean, it does have a warning on it for the other ingredients if you're pregnant, but I don't trust the tapioca syrup. I never knew about the arsenic thing, and then they have the cassava root in there too. I never ate anything with cassava root before, so you know what, if you use these at your own risk. But otherwise, the old formula was pretty good. I liked it. Well, the old formulas, they've changed the bars about 10 to 20 times since I started, but that's just how life is, and thanks, and take care.